Well, y'all, welcome back to Rock and Roll Garage. Rudy here. Today, we're going to be moving the truck and the Firebird over to my grandma's because winter's upon us here in Ohio. So, you know, it sucks that time of year, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Don't like it, leave. So, let's see if we can get them over there and check a couple things out, you know, for winter storage at least. Let's do it. All right, y'all. Well, first thing you want to check, and I already did check this, but I'm going to show you, is you want to check your antifreeze mainly because if it's doesn't, you know, hold temperature properly or whatever it is, like its freezing point, I guess, is too low or too high, whatever you want to say, you don't want to be cracking your block. So go buy one of these. These are very inexpensive. Coolant tester and antifreeze. Oh, freeze up and test boil over protection. So, like I said, I don't know if this thing's got a thermostat in it. It's got this like gooped up thing housing on there, and to me it doesn't really get, the temp gauge doesn't go up. That could also be the temp gauge doing that. So let's stick this guy in there. Get some, see how that, like, to me it looks like just like water. So that's our problem, is our thing's right at 0. We want that thing to be up in like the -20, -34 area. At least I'm pretty sure. I guess I gotta put that back in there, but realistically what we're gonna have to do when we get to my grandma's is probably drain this a little bit and then just add some concentrate to it, and hopefully that flows into the system and you know, allows it to get its freezing point higher, lower, I don't know. So for the time being it'll be okay, but we got to stop and get some concentrate on the way and probably drain this, and like I said, put some in there. So let's this is the first one to go. Firebird will be in a little bit, we'll see when we get her over there. But we got a type of rain, gale force winds or something coming, so I want to get this over there today so I just don't have to worry about it. So let's do that. First thing we're going to do here, I guess, is start this girl up. Now that obviously wasn't coolant flowing, but realistically the stuff in the radiator should be good enough. So we'll let her warm up a bit. I got to do some musical cars and we'll hit the road. All right, y'all, so back this thing out. We already got her kind of out of the driveway. I got to pull the work van back in and we can head on our way. Now, what I did think about doing, because I have this in the basement, water outlet gasket and a thermostat. This is a 180 thermostat, but like I said, I don't think there's one in there, unless this gauge is just bad. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. I also bought brand new drum brakes for it, shoes and everything. So I guess plan is grab a thing of coolant and yeah, head on over to G-Maw's house. Go pop this van in the driveway real quick. Idle's kind of sporadic, I don't know why, but we're gonna worry about that another day. I also would really like to rebuild this TBI on here, just for the heck of it, because I think it's pretty inexpensive. I don't know, it's also you get to the point of where you just don't want to spend, you know, a bunch of money on a motor that you're probably going to end up swapping soon anyway. But I want to get this small block to 400,000 miles, man, I really do. So let's go hit the parts store and grab some coolant. Yee. Let's get on in here, eh?
So I just bought the concentrate because, like I said, we can always mix later on, and realistically that stuff that's in there to me looks pretty freaking watery. So
climbing this passenger side because I got that door closed good over there.
Jesus. Younger dude over there wanted help with his oil because he's never put it in before, so helped him out with that, so that's cool. Gotta learn somehow. Help people, you know, help people that need help. All right, y'all, let's head on over to Grandma's. I'll probably pop you on the time lapse here and see if we make it. Idle's kind of sporadic. I don't know what that's about, but we're taking back roads there, so we should be okay. We'll see. Her new resting spot for the time being. That's from my uncle's truck. It's got a cooler line on it because it is a 2500, and when we took it off, it was just all built up on there, so it just came down over time. But we look like we got some decent room. Ooh, decent room in here. Could definitely go back some more, but I kind of like it where it is because kind of you know, got some room on this side to work around it. So I think it's gonna work out pretty good. Let's dive into that water neck. All right, y'all. So we got our stuff draining into our OSHA-approved pan. I did hook up a hose to here because there was like a little end that you could hook a hose to, looks like. But then I got impatient, so I just started pulling the petcock out. So we're gonna let this thing drain. Realistically, yes. To me, the way it smells and looks, kind of just looks like water. It's a little bit sticky, so there's some coolant in it. So it looks like somebody might have just topped this thing off with water at some point. But luckily we're getting it out of there now. So I'm gonna let this thing drain, and then we'll pull our thermostat housing off and see what we got in there. All right, so we got our radiator drain. Remember, when you drain your radiator, it doesn't drain the block. The block still has coolant in it, so you're pulling a lower hose and stuff, you're gonna have some freaking spillage, okay? A lot of spillage, actually. And that's not tight at all, which isn't the worst thing in the world. We got some grounds here too that are pretty junky that we're gonna have to fix. And then these are gonna rip off, so that's nice. We're gonna have to fix these anyway because they're all corroded. These ones on the manifold too are all corroded also. I'm sure that's not helping anything. I wonder what is behind door number 1. Oh, there is a thermostat. Oh my God, what do these people do with this thermostat housing? Jesus Christ. Oh my. What is going on here? Oh, poor thing. This poor thing. Yeah, look at it. It's all junked up. Who knows if that thing's even working. All right. Well, there was a thermostat. Let's see. What does it say? It's a 160. Yeah, you don't want a 160 in your small block Chevy. Unless you're racing or something, or just don't have one in there at all. But 160 is really low. And this thing's all junked up, man. Look at all that junk on there. This thing looks like it's got water all in it. I don't know, it smells a little antifreezy. All right, I'm gonna clean this guy off, and hopefully at least, right? It's warm, so it should come off pretty smooth. Using a razor blade I found on the ground that I must have left there for some reason. I'm glad I did though. Why'd they even put a frickin'... All right, so we got this housing cleaned up. This, or the mounting spot, the housing cleaned up. You guys see how there's like, I don't know if you can see, but there is pitting in here. So this is why you use a small layer of RTV, because the gasket's not gonna go into these little divots and stuff like that. Not cake it on there like the previous person did. And I believe that this stuff's gonna dry pretty quick because the block's somewhat warm. So I just try to put a small layer on here. Pop our thermostat in, make sure you put it in the right way. Well, and now you can just stick this guy up on there, and then it won't move on you. Like I say, you just need a small layer to fill up those imperfections. It's probably not gonna sit still, but it'll be alright, it'll be alright. Much better. See, don't that look better than that goop? Alright. We got some grounds to fix. Alright, so I gotta bring my soldering iron because I don't like crimping wires like that. So I'll get my soldering iron over here and we'll solder those bad boys up. And get those things fixed. I wonder if that could be why we got some running issues and stuff like that, because those are pretty corroded. But we'll see. Can't be good, right? Well, y'all, it's a new day. It's about 40-some degrees out here, but it's dry. You know, no rain, no salt yet in Ohio. So I believe this is a good time to try to get this girl over to my grandma's. So we're gonna hook the battery up here and fire her up and see if she'll make it. I had to take the back hatch thing apart because I remember I had to put a new clamp on this fuel line, so whatever. No leaks coming from our line. I put a new like squeeze clamp on here, and then this. You should, and then this high pressure one. You should really have these flared, and then this slid over. But it's freaking cold. This will hold for now. It's better than what this thing was on here because this thing's kind of like maxed down. It doesn't have too much tension really, so I got her pinched on there pretty good. Whoever did this, we should have some words. Let's slap this guy back up on over here. There, never happened. Close our hatch. All right. I know that she does need some gas, so we got to get her to the gas station and put some stuff in her. But let her warm up here a little bit, and then I'll get ready to fly. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get you hooked up here and let's go for a ride. All right, I get this freaking wallet out of my pocket here. First place we're going, to the gas station. Shoved our seat up on in here, just cause. And I'm really hoping, we may have to have the window down a bit, because I'm hoping that we don't fog up in here. It's kind of cold today. There's not really too much moisture out as far as rain and stuff goes. So I haven't drove this thing for a couple months. Just kind of moved it around the driveway and stuff like that, so see how she does. Better to do it today because one, it's not raining and we have no windshield wipers, and two, because we don't want to be doing this in the snow and the salt and the junk, because this car is pretty clean underneath, and it's not right to do that to her. So we're gonna hit the gas station, get some gas. And obviously, yes, we have no... My wheel's rattling back there. We have no heat because this is a friggin' race car. We don't need that. You could still build a race car with heat, people. It ain't gonna take any power from it. Just turn it off. This car was just kind of like a cheap budget thing to see if we can do it. Next year, I would like to get to the track some more and try to get some more stuff done to her. But I do believe we're gonna be doing a lot to the single cab short bed. But I would like to get some stuff done to this girl, that's for sure. Maybe start doing some stuff in the winter here, maybe early spring. See what we figure out, you know, and what kind of funds we have. All right, first stop, we made it to the gas station, so that's good. Let's squeeze up on in here, huh? All right, y'all, we got her all filled up. Put about 26 bucks in her, 6.5 gallons almost. So let's get back on the road and hit her. Any leaks? Nothing that I see. There's leaks on the ground, but I don't think it's from her. Let's go. Yeah. All right, y'all, she's all filled up, ready to hopefully rock. Let's put our seatbelt on. Fire right up. Okay. Let's get to Grandma's. Alright, well, we gotta move some junk here. Think she'll fit. I gotta move some stuff. We'll see. There we go. Give her a little winter rev, you know, before she goes to sleep. So, not too bad, really. Let me bring y'all up in here and show you what we got going on. So, we got a decent amount of room over here. There's just stuff along the wall, just everything. I am going to have to move this thing back more because my sister got all my nephews and stuff toys. We're actually going to donate those, so I'm going to bring them to the front, put them in front of the Firebird. Because I think I got a guy coming to pick those up. I didn't want to do Goodwill or anything like that because he'll just end up selling them. Kind of wanted to like give it to more of like a smaller organization. So maybe the toys will actually get used or given to people in need actually. But either way, we got a good amount of room over here. And realistically, if we get into something serious that we got to do, we can move the truck over a little bit more and or pull the Firebird out if it's a dry day, because we're obviously not going to be salting back here or anything like that. So we have options. But this garage is pretty freaking big for what it is, man. Nice garage. It's just old, but man, it surely does the job. I wish I could get some electrical out here to, you know, make things easier. I got to get another light because I blew out my light there, so we got to figure that out. But yeah, not too bad. I'm gonna get back on this thing. All I really got to do is just put coolant in it and burp it, so that's not bad, and let it kind of flow through there. I think I'm gonna try to get more out of it than I did already, because like I said, it looked pretty watery. I also emptied our reservoir tank and our washer fluid tank. So, well, either way, it's kind of cold out here, y'all, and I want to get back home. So I'm gonna back this girl back up, get all of our junk back in here, and relax. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Just a quick little thing of getting these girls into storage. You know, they don't have to sit outside. The Firebird did get a little bit of snow on her. It's all right. The paint ain't the best or anything like that, but at least it's just not gunked up in places. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Leave a like, leave a comment. You should be seeing a new video come out next week about my uncle's truck. He just bought a 95, well, not just bought, but he bought a 95 GMC, kind of like this truck, but a little bit newer, different interior and stuff. End up finding some problems with that and doing a whole motor and stuff like that. So keep an eye out for that. Check that out when that comes out. And for now, take it easy.